How frustrating. Okay, let's see if anyone is actually hearing me, because YouTube is acting strange, Twitch is acting strange. Nobody seems to want to work with me tonight. But that won't stop me. I shall persevere. Hello, everyone. Hello, you're here in the now. Yes. Oh, how frustrating. Okay, let's try that again. Yes, that's better, because for crying out loud, that was really weird. I don't know what happened, but I have several suspicions. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. And welcome to Fulfillment Friday. We're going to give a minute just for everybody to come together. Because, right now, over me. Because I'm guessing something went wrong with the name of this thing. So we'll just give it a minute to get everyone on the same page, and then I shall explain myself. Stream had a false start. Here is the new link for all those on the YouTubes or Twitter. Still, how frustrating was that? So, how's everybody doing? Let's start off with some folks to say hey to you, like Enderpup, Ikari, Michael Bullington, Chitty the Lit Leo, Spectrum Scribble, Commodore Steel, Nexus Galaxy, Elizabeth Snowbell, Blood Rose, Sodorfan 15, and Rodan. Good to have you all here. There we are. And making sure I can hear the computer as well. And over on Twitch, we have Cherry Fluffbelly Official. All right. And now it seems like we're all on the same page. Thank goodness. We also have Jiggly Saint joining us. Hello. So what on earth happened just now? I tried to be so nice. One, I got a stream going pretty quick, but apparently I need you guys to help an old man probably realize he's made a terrible mistake. Twitch would not accept the name, the title Twinking off, because I suspect I've probably chosen something highly inappropriate, totally by accident. And if so, I'm going to change the title of this to Sweet. But I know about twerking, I know about, well, other terms, but I didn't think twink was a bad word. Am I in error? Just curious. Go look up Twink in the Reddit. Jiggly Saint, that sounds like you're baiting me. Like, am I going to find some sort of horrifying secret that I don't want to know about? Because Blood Rose, you asked me to name something emotionally painful for me. It's when I discover that something totally innocent sounding turns out to be a horrible phrase that just robs all the innocence, and I just feel icky. It's a song, okay. What? Leo, twink is a slur? Against whom? I don't mean this as a slur. It's just I need to make particular use of a rainbow monster at the moment. Actually, I don't know if we can really, a rainbow life form, let's just say. Heyo, MLP Trinary. Good to see you. Alrighty. Well, you know what? I'm going to just leave that question up in the ether for just a moment. Also, I will give a hello to Aqua Loves Art. Glad to have you here. I'm also Lumio tonight. So let's get a little pretzel music going in the background so that we are not suffering dead air, even as I'm thinking of something. What do we got by way of tunes? Top played stations, lo-fi, chill, surprise me. Ooh, the temptation of surprise me. Oh, Trinary. What was... oh, great, now I'm cutting out. Maybe tonight's just not my night. Anyway. How should I put this? When I tried to create the name for tonight's stream, Twitch was not a fan of what you see on the screen right at the moment. And that made me worry, wait, did I not know that this is some sort of euphemism or dark, terrible secret? Inquiring minds want to know but are afraid to ask. It's slang, not a slur. Okay, thank goodness for that. I don't think I could be okay if it was a slur. I mean, in this day and age, it frustrates me. One of the saddest things, I'm a big Transformers fan, and I can't say the name of the Triceratops Dinobot because in England that is a horrible, horrible term. In fact, they had to change his name on future branding to Slug. But I will always think of him with a different name, and without malice, without any ill will. It's just that's what the name was. It's what I grew up with. And I wonder how Beast Wars went over in Great Britain with that terminology. Well, okay, according to Trinary, twink is a term used to describe a young homosexual man. And, well, I don't consider that a bad thing, although I can understand if it's being used as a insult. I certainly don't mean it that way. But we're going to roll with it because right now that is the name of our subject. Blissy's rainbow partner, not pet, not a monster, just he is what he is. He's Twink. And yes, Enderpup, you guessed the Dinobot correctly. Apparently, that name is a very dirty term in British culture. Ergo, well, I've just got to learn to live with it. But again, I kind of wonder at at Beast Wars and how they handled things. Anyway, let's get, you know what? Surprise me, Pretzels Music Station. What do you got? Well, this is actually a bit more mellow than I expected. But we'll roll with it. Hello, Spova. Not much going on at the moment. Just, do you know names? I'm not sure which names you're referring to. I know lots of names. Some of them being my own, but just barely. I'm actually terrible at remembering names. It takes me a while and multiple embarrassing fails. But it's never that, I want to make it clear, it's not that the people aren't worth remembering, it's that my memory ain't worth much. Dang it. Now, I'm cutting in and out, huh? Is it just me, or is the music likewise cutting in and out? Blue Griffin Azora, welcome. Appreciate you coming. I'm sorry if I am cutting in and out. Let's see here. Oh, I said it. But I don't know what's caused me to cut other than we're having rain here in Colorado. It's sorely needed because we've had a lot of fires. But rain has a way of getting in the way of the stream and stream quality. It also has a way of messing with my power. So if I really cut out, as in just suddenly stop, that's what happened. And I'm very huffy about it. I will be huffy. Don't think I won't. Huffy the Magic Dragon. Alrighty. Let us see what we can do here. I need to unselect the dark parts and then select everything upwards. And now, through the magic of the Pathfinder, I shall divide and conquer. Boop, 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 boop. Whole lot of booping. So, how's everybody doing? It's been quite a week. I don't know how it's treated everyone else. I've had good moments, I've had frustrating moments, I've had moments of resignation to the inevitable, and moments of getting ready for the future, especially Everfree Northwest. In fact, that's what this all is about. Whoops. Come in here, you. Woo! All right, we're looking pretty good there. That's looking like... But let's select the same fill color. Let's at least make you of one proper shape. Oh. All right, that was a pretty mellow musical that I hope everyone could hear. Huh. Enderpup wondering, with thoughts of Five Nights at Freddy's turning 10 yesterday. I wasn't aware of the anniversary. It's amazing how much that's become a staple of game culture. And now thanks to the movie, I would say it's part of American culture at least. But I won't say, it hasn't quite reached the level of cultural permanence as, say, Spider-Man or The Simpsons. You know, something that everybody knows even if you've never seen it. But hey, it continues. I believe that there are still multiple fan theories about what's what in that dark and terrible thing. Dark and terrible. Commander Steel, the heavy is dead. Rodan, I like your imaginations. Envisioning Lightning Bliss playing the piano in a tuxedo while I design Twink's look. I will be tweaking the design a little, but based on my own biases. But this is just for a video I'm working on to help announce Lightning Bliss for Everfree, which means TikTok, TikTok. And no, it's not going on actual TikTok. Oh, Trinary, you're still spoiling me. You're still spoiling me. Alrighty. So, apologies that I've been very disorganized this evening. it was a friend's birth. It is a friend's birthday tomorrow. So, but as I couldn't see her tomorrow, I thought, one, I'd take her to lunch, to breakfast today. We went to this wonderful snooze place. They have really great food. So I enjoyed French toast, which I haven't had in ages. Although for some reason, all I can think of is Death Clock, when they're working on, in an episode where of Metalocalypse, where they're working on a brand new album, and Pickles, the drummer, he is just wailing on the drums, trying to get the full feeling, and then he looks over and everyone's in the recording booth having French toast. And he's just outraged. Just when is Everfree champ to stay? Well, 2 weeks from today. So again, tick-tock, tick-tock, eh? Michael Billington, I'm sorry, but Thespio, he is up to something, but it's not for Everfree. Sadly, I won't get to see him or Jasper this time around because they are moving into some new digs. And more power to them. I hope they have fun. But that just means I've got to do some stuff to help keep up the pace on their behalf. Yep. But they are also working on projects at which I am not at liberty to discuss. But I shall partake as best I can. Yes, I'm choosing my words very carefully. Excuse me again. Oh, we've had so many fires. My throat this week has been my enemy. In fact, on a phone call, I don't know, something was stuck in my craw and I sounded like death warmed over. Hello, I'm calling to discuss with you. Do you want to refinance your car? So designing Twink's spectral legs is a unique challenge. And yep. And yep. Without the very last one. There we are. Once again. Ta-da! And there you have it. Whoop. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Taste the rainbow, get tasted by the rainbow. Connolly, I'm not sure that Skittles will go for that, but I appreciate. Oh, Parker Boots, did I scare you with my deep voice? This is actually quite gravelly. Ouchie. Oh boy. The music's still going for me. It's more subtle right now. Maybe I'll give it just a tiny boost. Man, I don't I don't know what's happening. It's technical troubles galore this evening. Ah, well. Some days all you can do is persevere and carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done with the stream. Except that's not true, because I've got other things what need doing all over the place, I tells ya. Here we are. Let's thicken this line just a little. There we go. Not perfect symmetry, but that's okay. Sorry. Hello, Master Code. Good to have you with us. Alrighty, here we go again with colors galore. Oh, I forgot to delete that. Yoop. So Twink's actually at an angle. I find that interesting. Now, and yep. A little more over here. And let's see, that's green. I have to remember my Roy G. Biv even as I cover up the original image. Actually, I'd say the beat, the pulse on this one, little freaky. Just a little freaked out by it. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Where are you, Twink's line? There you are. See, we're just gonna change that. Reminds me of a Digimon attack. Although I never understood what the name was. Nightmare Syndromer. It was just this big cloud of black. Kind of looked like a word bubble. Although, I'm not sure what a syndrome... Well, I mean, I know what a syndrome is, but what is a syndromer? Heck, for all I know, it's Japan. They could have just said it because it sounded cool. There we are. Now we're going into a weird jazz, if people can still hear it. Oh, you make an interesting point, Pokemon Fire Eevee. The red, technically, this hottish kind of, well, what I would call pink would be the violet, and this darker purple, the indigo. I've always found that bit confusing. Indigo is a very confusing color for me. By the by, am I still cutting in and out for me? For folks? I don't mean to cut and run. There we are. There's our twink line. And because I am not in the mood for complexity, we're just going to add these colors, make them a little bit darker to imply, well, there we go. A little bit darker to imply they're on the other side of the body. Now, whoop. All right. So now just a matter of those adorable eyes. There we go. And one more eye set. Because the eye goes a little bit beyond the body line, I have to assume Twink kind of has some bug-like eyes. And now, here's the thing I'm going to change. The mouth, well, I'm not going to change the general shape, but just watch. First off, a little taper at the end there. The upside down scream eyes, huh? Hello, Moonstone Silver Diamond Team, Mr. M, the top heroes. What an incredibly long screen name. Alright, transplanting. Very good. Now, here's what I intend to change about the Twink. Wow, okay. Knowing now that that's a term maybe hostile towards gay youths, I don't know what to do. Although I sound like my cousin me, the two youths. What I'm gonna try is having the green dip and the blue rise to match the line work of the mouth. I just want to see what this would look like. Of course, I may just be repeating my long-standing tradition of making things harder for myself than they should be. In fact, let's just make it so the green retreats in certain areas. And then I'll extend the blue to match. That seems simpler. Guess I'll have to fix that yellow up there too. So I feel the need to confess some stupidity and add a cautionary tale to everyone. Recently, I've been on a Transformers kick, and especially impressed by their third-party productions. I mean, that subclass of the fandom does some really remarkable work. And I have been on the hunt trying to find this guy. Is that just trying to find Beast Structor, who's really Monstructor from G1. Fascinating design. I really love the colors, the size. It looks very intimidating. But this was produced in 2018 and is no longer available. So I've been prowling around seeing if maybe someone was holding on to an old version. Here is my word of warning to you all. I'm going to turn down the romantic music a little bit. When I found a website that listed this for an absurdly low price. And so part one of the warning, I thought to myself, well, if it's too good to be true, it often is. So I checked around and I checked for people saying, is this website legitimate? And they said, oh, sure it is. Several Reddit posts. Well, here's the trick, folks. Don't just go by domain name. They were referring to a .com, whereas I was looking at a .shop domain address. And sure enough, that domain address was fraudulent. Unfortunately, I only saw that warning after I'd entered a card. So I had to call up my credit card at the late hour, cancel the card, request a new one, avoiding any fraudulent charges, but it could have been avoided if I just clarified the domain name. So if you're ever looking to make an investment on a website, one, vet that it's not just the domain name, but the the extension .com, .shop, .net. There are so many now. It's so easy to pull a fast one. So I hope you will all learn from my error, because I want you all to be safe. Triner, you know the components that make up Monstructor. Impressive seeing as how he never got he's had more of a role in the IDW comics than in the show. But that's why I'm intrigued by him. By all accounts, he's something new. I didn't even know it existed until years later when there was a sort of almanac of Transformers. Also, hello, Brawny. Good to have you here. Don't worry, I have already started wrecking things, so. But like the Transformers team, we can wreck and rule. Okay, so my proposed alteration to Twink. I don't know. What do you, the people, think of this? Oh, Pokemon Fire Eevee, it's your birthday! Happy birthday! So, well, I wish you a wonderful, Enderpup, no singing on my part. Happy birthday is meant to be joyful and celebratory, and my singing will just make you think, oh God, why am I on the same planet as this creature? So, but a very happy birthday. If all the lines move with the changes. Well, now that's... DG Sketch, I can appreciate why you think that. But I am hesitant. Because, again, I have this terrible tendency to make things more complicated than they should be. But that's me. But anyway, fortunately, this is the only direction of Twink I will need for the video. Boop, boop. But we're not done, of course. For this is Twink when he is happy. Now I need Twink when he is angry. Agony. There we go. Spelling is important. And for this, we shall simply group these up and mask them. Oh, now this is very sad music. I am sad that Twink is angry, mostly because he'd probably take it out on me. Boop, boop. And da boopity boop. Now then. Uh-oh. Blue Darkwing mentions that there's artwork of Zootopia 2 in the D23 Expo. I'm assuming that's Disney. But, well, I want to keep this away from AC Race Best for the moment. Because goodness knows how that'll go over. He will be so excited, so joyful, so insufferable. Now, for being angry, our boy needs to loop a little. Oh, we're back to jazz. Oh, it's so smooth, I'm sliding out of my chair. Nope. That ain't right. Now, what happens if I delete this? Whoop, there we go. Fill it in with a little white. Doesn't look like much at the moment, but have no fear. I shall sculpt it. And let's see, do I have... Open the library of the user-defined, the main 6. All I really need is this one color for the teeth. Le teeth. This presents a challenge, but not an insurmountable one. Basically, it's extending too far. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the little white layer that forms the, quote, teeth, made a duplicate, put it on top, and with one command button, boop, it now, the top one becomes a clipping mask. And let's add a little bit of variance to Twink's jawline, because he's all about the fangs, baby. Oi. Stop trying to loop this. And here and here. Well, now the music sounds like I'm in a sci-fi. There we go. Well, either he's growling or he's cracking a tooth. One more trait. Okay, I'm legitimately curious. What is this even called? Odd Clouds A. Oh, wait, that means I'm more in a cosmic horror sort of setting. Here we are. Lightning Bliss v Silver-Quill, Brony. It could and likely will happen in the future. Of course, she's got Twink as an advantage, so we'll see what I can cook up to drive her a little bit bonkers. Alrighty. Now then, I need to remember. It's kind of funny. I've seen Twink in so many cases, but to see him roar. Okay, I've got an image pulled off screen. Although, boy howdy, they make it interesting. I'm going to shrink these guys down just a little. What if I grabbed up here? Ah! A pixel! Look at it, everyone! The lone anchor point. Lost and forgotten up at the top. This is a mercy kill. It's gone. Now then, I must do this because when Twink roars, he is significantly higher. Or tall. Yeah, taller is the word I'm looking for. I'm smart. Whoa, whoa. Sheriff Lapelli, the actress for Marge Simpson just recently passed? Also, hello, Kite Uzumaki. I did not hear this. What is happening? I mean, was talking with the illustrious Q earlier, and we had the age-old comment that The Simpsons will go on for as long as certain actors live. Let's see here. Let's lift this up as high as it'll go. Oh, not that high, jeez. I just want the top half, thank you very little. Oh, look at the terror. What have I done? This is the act of a cruel and angry mad god. Oh, Twink, forgive me. There we go. Let's at least get that eyeball. And just up a little off the top. No, it's still not good. Oh, also I realize what I'm doing wrong. Roar. Okay, let's close the other guys so I'm not causing this kind of trouble. Let's try this again. Okay, that's a little less horrifying. Still not cool, but not as bad. See, I kind of melted Twink there for a minute. Don't anybody tell Blissy. She'll wonder, what is he doing to my creation? And I know this still doesn't look quite natural. But we'll get back to some semblance of a normalcy. Alrighty. Now we won't need you or you. Whoops, wrong. There we are. Wow. Wow. Hello, sweet cider. I appreciate you calling me handsome. I'm assuming you're talking to me and not Twink. But I appreciate. But pardon me one sec. How long ago was this? 2000. Wait a minute. That's the Latin America voice actress. In Latin America. Now, Cherry Fluff, you can't scare me like that. I mean, I'm sorry for the loss, but we're talking about a Latin America dub rather than the original voice actor. I mean, I'm sorry, but to me, there's a difference. Because as sad as the passing of a translation voice actor is, I don't think that has the same impact as if an original cast member passes. Okay, having just talked about someone passing, this music seems oddly inappropriate, but too joyful that I can't be mad at it. Although, to be honest, it sounds like something I'd enjoy at Olive Garden. Two pass. What? What are you on about? There you go. I took the wrong size, though. C4.2, yada, yada, yada. That's what I need from this. Oh, don't give me this, computer. In fact, don't show that again. You vex me. I do not like being vexed. You can ask my Destiny account. Alrighty. Whoop. All these little extras. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Haha. There we go. I need to... Yeah, this will be easier. Yeah, see, this is way too happy. I can't stay mad at it. I just need this part. Boop. Slightly offset. Okay. And we'll join the ends here. Boop. Put a little anchor point there and get rid of this one. Okay, now this music, I'm picturing toys coming to life when no one's looking. Do, 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 do. We'll need a uniform line. I think that'll work well. Okay. So we're getting where we need to be. You're right, Ruby Rose. And also good to have you here. We're at the top of the hour, and I've only said, let's see here once. That's a start. But I've still got another hour to go, folks. How often can I throw it in? Let's see and find out. Rodan wonders, would I rather pun in front of Firebrand for an hour or make Doc angry? Well, okay. The reactions of Firebrand and to see if I can get him to actually laugh at a joke are two very distinct things. And very pleasurable to envision. But folks, I sometimes worry about the image we've presented in TF2 that everyone's afraid of the Wolfie. Truth be told, he's not this domineering presence of which everyone trembles in fear. He's, he's a dude. Just like I'm a dude. Firebrand's a dude. So why suddenly everyone in the TF2 short skits are terrified of him? I don't understand. I also want to emphasize that the Wolfie is in real life an accountant and not an actual doctor. I've heard people getting that misconception, and, well, I'm just going to remind everyone, enjoy the videos, enjoy the input, but remember, accountant, not an actual doctor. So, in answer to the original question, I'd still go for punning in front of Firebrand for an hour and seeing if I can break that fragile sanity of his. But only because that sounds way more fun. Cyberman 27. Should Twink have a girlfriend by now? That implies that life has a checklist and a timetable. I would say no. Be yourself, and if you are fortunate enough to find love, well, so much the better. But it's not a requirement, and you have not failed in anything if you don't have a significant other yet. It's so funny, we act on a script, and we never knew where it came from until we started questioning it. In fact, I am in the process of reading a story called The Three Body Problem, which is interesting to say on its own, but one of the funnier things is that it has this couple supporting characters with no, there's not a lot of romance to their relationship. It's more just convenience, because the husband is, how should I put it? He is a savant, something of an intuitive genius, when it comes to dealing with mathematical problems and geometric designs by reducing them to math. But he's also rather feckless. He doesn't have any drive. So when he met his future wife, how shall I put it? A notable physicist in her own regard, they married, and she provided a setting in which he could work without interruption. But that's about it. Their lives were not deeply romantic. It was a very curious take on a marriage. Of convenience, I would say. Plus, it's an interesting book. Does some weird things. I think it's... I've listened to the audiobook, and out of 11 hours, I'm 7 hours in. So things are about to get freaky in the last 4, I believe. Now, here we go. I like having these other teeth way out there. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Oh, too much. There we go. Do, do, do. And then le tongue. You have to wonder, with such a mouth, how is there any room for a stomach in there? And apparently Twink needs to be even angrier. So we're going to lose some of the eye lights. We're going to extend huh? Where's the rest of the line? I've lost my own line of thought. There we are. It's true, Fire EV. This is kind of like Kirby. Just eat everything. The Pink Destroyer. Alrighty, so Twink is roaring. But let's boost him up a little bit higher. There we go. Properly terrifying. Although, just don't want it to touch the ceiling of the file. Alright. And now we begin the real meat of this encounter. Now, I'm going to need my silver quill for this one. Let's take a look and see. Actually, better idea. Where are we going here? Video projects, after the fact. What was it called? One of my more recent reviews, which is not saying much. Come on, process for me, computer. Don't give me no spinny beach ball of doom. There we are. Nope. Pinky Prize, Simple Ways, Too Old. From the Ashes. Humanoids? Nope. Point of no return. There you are. Okay, this new music sounds like I'm kind of in a horror scene, but the monster is far off for now. Ah, well done, both Spectrum, Scribble, and Rodan. Forget the spinny beach ball of death. It's the spinny twink of doom. Doom! Let's see, I'm a little smaller than the twinkage. Let's ungroup this. Actually, better thought. Let's group certain parts, because that's what I'll be dealing with. Okay, here we go. Just doing a little bit of grouping. That doesn't need grouping. That doesn't need grouping. Okay, I think we're ready to ungroup and move them to... Let's move you out and... We'll take this claw. Wing? Okay, this one I will take Silver-Quill flying. Silver-Quill, wait, sources, illustrator. I guess you should see. Silver-Quill flying. Okay, let's see here. Not with Scootaloo. Wings, thank you. No? Yes. Okay, after the traversing the monster terrain, it appears I've been brought into a jazz club again. You know, it's funny. If you could actually make a story, I bet, just by taking the music on a random playlist and saying where, okay, now I'm here, now this is happening. All based on just the music that's playing. Curious, sir. Yeah, it's being difficult. Ah, no wonder. Well, you know what? Here, you're gonna do the job for me. Aha! Look and see the illusions I create. Now then, let us hide this one little element, which is being oh so troublesome. Boop. Ah, no wonder. Un momentito, por favor. Hmm. I have to double check what this wing looked like originally. Uh-oh. Twink Ball of Doom. Oh, okay. Yes, it cut across. There we are. Actually, let's add a little bit more of a curve because it is a wing. There's a question for everybody. Are you more, what part of a bird do you enjoy? I'm usually a wingman, but if it's turkey, that turkey leg. Sign me up for that. There we go. Now let's put, whoop. See if I can angle this leg. There we are. Does Bliss know I'm doing this ripple effect? Not entirely. But hopefully she'll approve. Ruby Rose, No, I've not read Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. I've read other books in the Three Laws series, but not that one. It's kind of funny, given its prominence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What did I do for the opposite wings? Ah. Okay, now this music is like a very surreal state. I'm tripping the light fantastic, folks. Actually, let's put that there. And we'll swing this up. And we'll put that right behind Twink's Toothies. But, once again, deception, misdirection. Okay, that song did not last at all. I don't even know what the purpose there was. Okay, we are primed with one Silver-Quill. Getting, well, this is the easy part. Yes. We are going to duplicate the angry layer and make it Chew Silver 2. Make sure to thoroughly chew your food, everyone. And let's taper this. What gives? I am flipping this and it is not behaving itself. Oh, I get it. I know what's wrong. There we are. So particular about its anchor points. Oh, I'm sore now. I had a long week with... I don't know if anyone's done workouts with the pyramid style, where you do 21 repetitions for one set, 15 for another, 9 for the third. I did that with weighted squats on Tuesday, deadlifts and bench press on Thursday, and I'm still sore. Now then, I require from the other twink these angry eyes. Boop. That is the wrong layer. How frustrating. Okay, now for the playing the part of the food will be one silver quill. Let's see here. I need a different expression for Silver-Quill. Why did I close the window for my Silver-Quill expressions? Curses. Nope. There we are. Silver-Quill resources. Illustrator. Silver-Quill. Arm movements. See the expressions. Yeah, stretch break wouldn't be the worst idea, ripple effect. If only because I could run and grab a drink to, help my throat. But give me just a sec. I want to see what I can cook up in terms of an expression. Rodan saying, I guess Twink had a silver spoon in his mouth. Well done. Good Lord, how many files is it reading? Ever loading file. All right, we got talked, we got stunned. Stunned? Nope. Scream? No, doesn't look quite right. Kidding me? No. Growl, haughty, drama. Oh, drama. Nope. Doubt, no. Oh, yeah, I can work with this. Here we go. First, we shrink the expression down to the size of its predecessor. Okay. And then make this, go here. I know what you're thinking. How did he end up in this situation? What ah! I don't know how I managed that, but let's try that again. We'll just mask this off. And now then, we flip the eyeball. Have it angle more this way. Make this one not quite as small, but definitely smaller. Let's compare how the two look. Oh, no, not working. Not working at all. See. This leg needs to come forward a little. But then vanish. Okay. Sorry, all 1 sec. I'm just gonna get this composited correctly. That's a start. Better start. Now. Good. And okay, so that's a little bit better, but now the head. I said the head and the neck. Oh, curse you. Double curse you. A plague on your houses. Let's angle you down a little. I realize I'm talking to it like it's a person, but yeah. What can I do? It's how I think while I work. I can't whistle, so I have to jabber. Jibba jabba. The arm will go up here, and I will need to have a... Oh, wait, no, I'm doing this totally wrong. Woo! Back to Twink. Dishonor head, dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, I guess. Trinary unit. I'm afraid I haven't watched any of Wild Mains just yet. I feel a curious... Well, it's a very strange thing. Just because it has horses, I somewhat resent the idea that as a brony I am required to watch it. I will watch it if it's interesting. But from what I hear, it's not too interesting just yet. It may change. I may be tempted, but look, I watched, what was it called? Gosh darn it, what was that series? Philly Fantasia. There we go. And found it somewhat lacking. Doesn't have quite the same charm as Friendship is Magic. And that's our doom. If we're always looking for something to be just the next Friendship is Magic, we may underappreciate something, but at the same time, we don't have to watch everything with horses in it. Rodan, my puns are already without honor. There's nothing you could say that could take away more honor. Oh, Allison, The Last Unicorn, which I know several... I confess I have not seen the whole thing, but I know that people adore that movie. And I believe that it's based on a book. So if anything, I'd probably read the book first. Let's see here. Renamon 565. Do I have a theory on how Megan's Rainbow of Light Locket ended up in MLP's G4 universe? Well, I'm going to say that no, it didn't wind up there. But there are times where certain powers are considered universal. I.e., in the Transformers universe, there's a Unicron in every dimension. Doesn't matter if it's shattered glass, where good and evil are switched, or if it's somewhere else. There's always a Unicron. By that same notion, there's probably a rainbow power in Locket in every dimension. And they just found that iteration. For a Deus Ex that really wrapped up... I feel bad for Opaline. I like her extravagance as a character. But as a villain, she never had that one villainous moment that made me respect her as said villain. What can I do here? What happens if I do this? Nothing. Or at least not what I want. Oh, this music is so sad. Oh, Trevor, I pine for you. For those who don't know, that's a Strong Bad quote. Just do a user search for Strong Bad Vampire. Aha, my master plan is working better than I thought. Here we are. There we are. But now, I need just that section of the jaws. No, that's not right either. I need these. Oh, I see what's wrong. Okay. It's a bit hard to think in terms of masks and what is covering what. Okay, that's better. Whoop. Slight error. What's this now? Why are you... Huh. I'm having a bit of a mystery here. Oh, I see. Something is changing the line. There we are. Oh, well, there's a decapitated quill for you. I can't help but feel that if we were actually to merchandise our stuff, this would be the art. This would be the art for the Twink package. All right, so back we go. Yes, I think this can work. Now, the script calls for the ultimate tactic. Twink getting bored with mauling me. So, we're gonna take this. Oh, no, this reminds me of Cowboy Bebop. You know, Space Lion is probably one of their best songs. What are their best songs? Walk in the Rain, Space Lion. I'm more a fan of Mushroom Samba for the episode than the specific song. If you don't know what I'm talking about, folks, do yourselves a favor and check out the show Cowboy Bebop. I believe I need to restore some eye lights for our dear Twinkage. Alrighty. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, no wonder. Take this guy out. Good. Now, need to have a different expression for silver. And I know just the one. If it will load. Sodor Fan 15, I have what is the favorite video I've made so far. Well, as much as I love my final products, they all have something unique about them that I enjoy. I'm still most proud of my supplement video about tanks for the memories and the topic of death and how we're not very good at talking about it. So I appreciated the metaphor they provide, using Tank's hibernation as a proxy for, well, the grieving of death. Although, as people pointed out, you can also apply that to grieving over a family member being called to military service. You know, there's a great deal of grieving that they'll be away and possibly in danger But I mostly associate it with, well, to quote the octopus, played by Samuel L. Jackson, death, 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 death. Okay. So, Silver's like, oh, this is the worst pain ever. Oh, wait. He's getting bored. He's getting bored. Now, this is the last bit. This one's going to be a bit of a problem. Pink line is past the teeth. Ripple, I'm unsure. Do you mean this green line here? There's so much mask now. No, yep, yes, no. What is this little line here that defies me so? You will not defy me, little line. There we go, but pink. Oh, here. There we are. Thank you for that. Let's make sure it's not there on the others. It is. We're okay there. And there. Okay, so Twink's getting a little bored. It's kind of like, you've chewing gum just as far until all the flavor is gone. But now, I need like a Looney Tunes spit take. Just to kind of get what I need. Actually, I think I got an idea of how to do this. So, thankfully for this one, we're gonna take angry. We're gonna try something different with this here mouth. Spit out. So, once again, don't need the teeth. Boop. Now, okay, this music makes you think technological wonderland. I'm gonna draw this. Oh yeah. That stretch break is sounding nicer and nicer, but we're so close to the end. I'm gonna soldier on as best I am able. So I guess we can get rid of that. And now, first off, object path simplify. Do more with less. Okay. And need to make this line as thick as its counterpart. There we go. And like so, we cut this little bit out. We link up these bits, I hope. There we go. We remove the eyes. Whoa, hey. We will save. That's a good idea. Pink line again. Oh. Yep. Oh dear. That means it's part of the angry. Yep. Okay, going up the line just to make sure. There we go. That will be the last infringement of that line. Infringement, I say. Now, I guess for context, Silver's strategy is to act as a, a distraction. While Twink is busy mauling him, he will not be aware of other activities. Don't want to give too much away yet. But basically, this is how it usually works. Twink feasts on him until all the flavor is gone, and then spits him out like a used-up piece of gum. The fact that Silver has a rhythm and pattern for this is a sad and lonely tale. There we go. And now we just have to extend. Now, I will admit there is a hubris element to what I've just done. I've taken Blissy's work and changed it. So I'm going to need to show this to her and get her blessing before I go ahead with it. Ah, not like that. Because otherwise, I feel I'm worried I have done her a disservice and injustice. And I've had enough of injustice. No more evil Superman. In fact, I'm sick of evil Superman tropes all around. I mean, forget Homelander and Omni-Man. Apparently, there's an even worse guy called the Plutonian. There we go. And now to top it off, I just take a little bit of it didn't work. Let's try that again. Okay, that worked. There we go. If you ever want to see Twink sneeze, there he is. So we have Twink happy, angry, roaring, chewing, and chewing, considering, and eventually spitting out before he goes back to being happy and finds something else to do. Swordbreaker 12, the Godfather Project, continues to be a focus, but it's going to have to happen after Everfree. Drives me a little nuts. So much stuff needs to get done, but then there's so much stuff in the immediate. Now, just for funsies, how shall we do this? File, scripts, multi-exporter, Twink, underscore, 200%, Everfree Northwest 2024. Don't export the artboards, export the layers. Pardon. Now, let us switch roles just a minute. Oh my goodness. Come on, Premiere Pro. Sound off. Get to moving. Silver-Quill resources, backgrounds, new project. Whoop. Oh wait, cancel. I said new project. Titled Chomp Silver. I have no idea what all this stuff is. I don't even know where it's hidden. Create. There we go. There we go. Okay. New sequence. Let's see here. Legacy. HDV. 7/20/24. Alrighty. So we only need two things. Hold on one sec. Where? That could work. Although there's one. Yeah, here's what I would prefer. And then I just need the Everfree Northwest we just brought up. Everfree EF. Ah. Okay. Wait, come on. What gives here? I command you. Oh. It's so small, I didn't see it was already complying. One, two, three. Whoop. Badoo. Now we must shrink these to accommodate the grassland. Yep. Ooh, first we have to get the grassland in frame. Life's more fun with sound effects. That's why I do them. There we go. Copy, paste attributes. There we are. Motion. Alrighty, and last but not least, we must export this. I wonder if this thing has a, if the latest update includes a GIF setting. Nope. Well, that's just fine. High quality. Shoe. Silver. Rather than my weekday puns, because goodness knows I've been rocking those for a while. Exports. All right. And now for the final search, we'll save that just in case. To Photoshop. What is the count before I go? Well, Swordbreaker, I'm not quite done yet, but Ender Pup, I think I've done at least 3, let's see here's. Okay, so file, save for the web, GIF. Let's go to Fusion, colors, yeah. Looping options forever. Ah, geez. That's a little harsh. Can I, like, expand this? Usually 2 frames is enough, but I'm gonna... Look, I'm gonna post this on my Twitter as... I'm gonna post this on Twitter right after I'm done, but I need Twink to slow down. Chew your food thoroughly, Twink. It's very important for your health that you chew thoroughly. Otherwise, you never know what might happen. You might get something stuck in your craw. Let's see. Oh, that's 5. Noah Harris, I have seen some of Steven Universe, and I guess I haven't gotten to hear a lot of the songs, but Giant Woman is probably the best one that I've heard. Okay, let's export that and see if it goes any kinder. Export the media. Chew. Silver. Okay, let's try that again. File, open recent, True Silver. File, export, save for web, legacy, yada, yada, yada. GIF. Adaptive, restrictive. Truth be told, I'm not as familiar with all the gifts, but this looks pretty good. If I loop it forever, Lord have mercy, it's still too fast. Okay, you know, everyone, I'm going to play with this for a while. You don't have to sit here through this trial and error process. I guess because it's only 5 frames. Oh, something's going on with Twink's legs. Ooh, there was an error somewhere along the way. Okay, I've got to work on that too. So, I will have this posted a little later tonight. First, I'm going to get some dinner. And then I'll make le fix. And, so everyone, I appreciate you hanging with me as I work through all this, as I make it go the way I hope it'll succeed. And so, sorry for the rough start, but I appreciate you hanging with me and enjoying a very strange musical voyage. Hope it's a fun and easygoing weekend for you, or if you prefer more intense, passionate driving weekend, have that too. Me, I'm just looking forward to taking it easy as much as I can. So, until next time, everyone, I'll have one more stream before we're off and away to Everfree Northwest. And I will see if I can get a guest spot for that event. But until next time, everyone, be safe and be well. I'm Silver-Quill.